Hello, football fans. Well, my DC Defenders never cease to amaze me. We upset the number one seed Orlando Storm on the road like we did the St. Louis Battlehawks last year. And as a result, the DC Defenders will have the chance to win back-to-back championships on their home field in Audi Field next week. Uh, Start of the game was one of the DC defense who kept Jack Plummer on his toes the whole day. Jack Plummer didn't have a terrible game, but it certainly wasn't his best game, and he picked the wrong game to have his worst game. And say what you want about Andy Beck, I like him. He's 30-10 in the regular season, but he's now 0-4 in the playoffs and has looked bad in all four games. He's been outcoached. His teams have been outplayed. I think, if I remember right, this year's game was at home. Last year's game against DC was at home. And it has not been a good look for Andy Beck in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Shannon Davis, my coach, he took over last year about a week before the season started and won the championship. This year, losing this quarterback with 4 weeks to go and losing four straight, they go on the road to a heavily favored Orlando team. A team I thought was going to win this game. I thought Andy Beck was due. But Jason Beam, despite the shoulder injury, when he went down, you heard him groaning, and you saw Spencer Sanders come in and throw his one and only pass for a pick six. You're like, oh boy, is this the way the year is going to end? But thank goodness it was Jason Beam's non-throwing shoulder that got hurt. He managed to finish the game. He made some big plays with his legs and his throwing arm, and as a result, the DC Defenders now have a chance to be back-to-back championships. And DC fans, let's fill up that stadium next week. This is going to give the league a good look if we could sell out the United Bowl. Anyway, fans, let me know what you think. Currently, Louisville's up 11-3 with about just under 14 minutes left in the second quarter. As a DC fan, I don't really care who I face. If I face Louisville, well, they've beaten us twice, so we owe them. But at the same time, St. Louis is probably most oldest and most hated rival, so I wouldn't mind playing them again in the United Bowl. So bring on whoever. DC fans, let me know who you want to play. Enjoy this football game, and for the love of football, we'll talk to you later.